How's it going, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be going over the Minolta x700. There is a 35mm f2.8. I'm going to be showing you the basics on how to use the camera, as well as a first-person view of walking around in downtown Portland, capturing the images. And at the very end of the video, I'll give you my first impressions of how I recommend this camera. Alright, let's get right into it. Alright everybody, here is the Minolta with a 35mm f2.8. The lens is removable. You just have to press this silver button here and turn the lens counterclockwise, and it is now removed. Now the Minolta x700 is a program camera, so everything can be automatic. Right now it is set to aperture priority. You just have to press this little black button here and turn. Now you have it in program mode, which means that pretty much everything is on automatic. The other cool feature is that you have the exposure compensation here. You have -1, -2, +1, and +2. You have your ISO dial here on the left hand corner. You just have to move the outer ring, lift up and move it in order to get your ISO. I've got mine set to 400 as I was shooting Fujifilm 400 Pro H, I believe is what it was. You basically turn the dial, snap, turn, snap. To load up the film, you bring that little lever up and you pull up and it comes out, and you load up your film in the back. So this camera does have a built-in light meter. It is actually based off of what you see in the lens with what settings. On the right hand side, on the inside of the camera, you'll be able to see all of your shutter speeds. A little red light pops up and you pretty much just have to match it, and it'll tell you whether or not it's exposed. On the bottom here, you have your battery as well as your tripod mount. In order to wind the film, you have to click this button. Once it's clicked down, you can actually start to bring the lever up and start to wind your film backwards. Well, I kind of like this right here. Perfect. Oh shit.
Light meter.
Good, how are you?
Reflection?
Yeah, reflection of that. Oh, the same thing?
Funny how to see the.
So, oh, I like that building. Alright, I'm gonna get awfully close. I just want to get a super close up of your eye. Alright. That's it. So my first impressions of this camera is very, very well. Now, for half of the shoot, I did manual. The other half, I shot it in aperture priority. It was a really cloudy day, and the sun was going down. Not that you can see the sun, but it was getting darker as we were shooting. So I shot it on aperture priority, the second half. And my first impressions, I really dig this camera. It's got some pretty cool little features. I like the way that it goes up to 1/1000th of a second. You can also put it in program mode, which is full automatic, as well as aperture priority. So like I said, I had it on aperture priority the second half of the shoot. Mostly shooting at 2.8. Some of the building shots I try to do it at f11 just to see everything come into focus there. So I'm going to give this camera an 8 out of 10. Now, the camera is very, very well made. The lens especially was a really great lens to shoot with. I like the way that it feels in the hand. It's nice. It's got all of the functions on the inside of the camera. And here you can see when you overexpose or underexpose, you can see all of that inside of the camera lens. Inside of the viewfinder here, sorry. And so I give it a solid 8 out of 10. Yeah, I really dig this camera and definitely will be shooting with this a little more. So thanks for jumping in and watching the video. Please check out my other videos. And yeah, thanks for stopping by.